I'm going to show you how to make the acrylic ornament or sign where you don't use the chalkboard vinyl. So instead each day you peel off your removable vinyl for the countdown numbers and put on a new number. So if we go to upload, upload image, browse, and we want to make sure we pull in the SVG document and the one for the acrylic. And you can also do the chalkboard version on acrylic. It's just if you prefer to put the numbers in vinyl and not write them with a chalk pen or chalk, then you can do it this way instead. It's just another option. So we want to go to upload, add it to Canvas. Let's pull this up. Let's go ahead and ungroup. And I just want to show you these numbers real quick. Go ahead and ungroup them. I have numbers 0 through 9 here. So by duplicating numbers, so you can pull down your 2, pull down your 5. I'm going to select both of these. I'm going to come up to a line and center it vertically. And then if I want to do 24, I just duplicate my 2, pull it down, pull my 4 down, align it, and continue to do that until you get down to 1. And you can just make sure that the size, oops, I'm going to have to move these to the front to see them. So send to front. Now they're in front and I can see them. And just make sure it fits inside your little belt buckle before you send them to print. So that's how you work with the numbers. I'm just going to go ahead and hide these for now, group these all together so I can hide them, and then we can work on the design. So just make sure this is the right size for what you're putting it on. My acrylic ornament is actually 3 inches, so I'm going to want to make this a little bit smaller than 3 inches so I don't have to line it up exactly and I don't have anything hanging over the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and make it. And you can see everything is already grouped together and attached by color. So it is all set up and ready to go. Let's talk about settings. If you don't have a maker, go ahead and turn your dial to custom. And for the white vinyl, which has the smaller text on it, we're going to go ahead and use the setting washi tape. So go find the washi sheet, select that, done, and I always make my default pressure more on this. And then for the black, you can just use your basic vinyl setting. It's such a simple, easy cut. For the gold belt buckle, if you're just using regular gold vinyl, then you can just use vinyl, but I bought this really cool Cricut premium metallic glossy vinyl, and there's a specific setting for that one. And that'll be linked in the description below if you want to use it. It's perfect for this project. So I'm going to type in metallic. And then this last one down here is premium vinyl textured metallic. So I'm going to use that setting for my gold belt buckle. And then when we go back to the red, just a simple circle, you can go back to your normal vinyl setting. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas Countdown sign or ornament using chalkboard vinyl. I used Cricut brand, but I'm sure there are probably other brands out there as well. The Cricut brand, I was impressed with how well it worked. The fun thing about using the chalkboard vinyl is your kids can help you each day erase the previous day's number and write down the number for the next day. If they're younger, it also helps them learn how to write their numbers. And you can use any round sign for this design. You can use an acrylic ornament, you can use a wood sign, so the options are endless as long as it's in the round shape. So we are going to upload that SVG. So go out and browse for your SVGs, make sure you have the SVG version, and make sure it's for the chalkboard. Add it to your canvas. Okay, and it's all ready to go. If I would send it to make it, everything is grouped in the way it should be. But the one thing you want to do first is you want to make sure it is the right fit for your whatever you're putting it on. If you're putting it on an ornament and it's a 3-inch ornament, I would shrink it down just a little bit because you don't want it, you need some wiggle room there. You don't want to take it all the way out to the edges. I'm using a sign, and my sign is about 6.5 inches, just a little shy. So I'm thinking this is probably a good size for the sign I'm using. So now I want to go ahead and make it. The setting I use for the white is I changed my dial to Vinyl Plus, which is one spot after the vinyl. For my chalkboard vinyl, you have to go to Custom, browse all materials, and type in chalkboard. And Cricut has made it very easy. They actually have a chalkboard vinyl setting, so that's what you would use to cut out your black chalkboard area. I'll also switch mats for the chalkboard vinyl. I will use my standard grip mat. I usually use my light grip mat for everything, but if you don't switch for this one, it will pop up. So either switch it to a stickier mat, or if you don't have one, just use some painter's tape to tape it down. For the belt buckle, I'm using the Cricut brand metallic textured vinyl. So there is actually a setting for that as well. So if you go into Custom, browse all materials, and type in metallic, and textured metallic right here at the bottom. That's the one that we want. And then for this basic red circle, assuming you're just using normal red vinyl, you can just use the normal vinyl setting.